Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit that subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, this story just blows my mind. I don't understand it. It makes me sick to my stomach. It kind of makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. It's, to me, absolutely repulsive of a story. But let's get into it. A 42-year-old father and his 22-year-old daughter have been arrested, charged with incest, contributing to the delinquency, and adultery. The man was facing charges from this, and so is the 20-year-old daughter, because they decided to have sex together and tried to make a baby, and she got pregnant. And his estranged wife found out. And so she took it to the authorities. The authorities found out, of course, after that, and in the end, after an investigation, they arrested the two on those charges. Now, here's a little backstory to what happened. Apparently, this husband and wife, they had this girl Katie when she was born, and when she was born, they put her up for adoption, trying to, I guess, trying to give her a better life than what they could give her at the time. And they later on, when she became, turned 18, she started looking for her parents. And in November, or not November, but in about July or August, apparently of 2016, she found her biological parents and they let her move in. And somewhere down the road, I don't know what happened between the two biological parents, but in November of 2016, she walked out, leaving the husband basically with, the biological 20-year-old. And they hadn't got divorced yet, so I guess that's where partly where the adultery comes in. I read too that she's listed as married as well, so that could be part of it as well. But the estranged wife apparently was snooping around one of her kids' journals and read in it that the father had impregnated the 20-year-old Katie, and that's when when basically the shit hit the fan and it went to the police. And the two were arrested after she gave birth to the child, apparently. They were apparently with the child when the police came to arrest them. And according to the wife, in the month leading up to the two getting or split, the two separating, he was sleeping on the floor in the 20-year-old's bedroom. A little creepy, if you ask me. But let's get into the disgusting nature of this. Why in the hell are you having sex with your daughter? I don't care if she's 10 years old. I don't care if she's 110 years old. Why in the hell would you be having sex with your daughter? Is that not just disgusting? I mean, there are a lot of things in this world that I don't get, and that's one of them. I didn't understand it in the articles I've read in the past. I don't get it now. I'm not going to get it in the future. To me, it's just morally wrong, and it's disgusting. Not to mention, it's against the law. You've got a lot of people that, have consensual relationships and stuff that go to jail because the person's underage and things like that, under the age of consent in their particular states, and that's fine. And I understand that. And I understand how those happen because people fall in love or fall in lust or whatever, and they do things they probably shouldn't do, and they go to jail for it because the person was too young to give consent. That I understand. I understand how it happens. It may be wrong, but at least it's understandable. But in this case, I don't understand it because this person was your own flesh and blood on both sides. You had the 42-year-old sleeping with his own daughter, and then you have the 20-year-old daughter having sex with her own father. That's just absolutely disgusting. And not to mention some of the health ramifications that can happen out of this kind of stuff. There are a number of genetic issues that can pop up in a human who's been conceived in an incestuous relationship. There's a reason these laws exist. It's not just to control your life. It's trying to prevent different genetic illnesses from taking place that will cause the child to have harder times living a decent life. I'm not saying that anybody with any kind of genetic disorder is a problem, because I am a result of a genetic disorder. My muscular dystrophy is purely genetic, but it was genetic from two people outside of a gene pool. They weren't related. And there are a lot more problems that can happen for people that are conceived in incestuous relationships. Now, a number of them can happen even if you're not, but a lot of them are higher chances for a lot of them, including Down syndrome, if you are having sex with your own family members, especially close family members. There's a point where it's not so much an issue, but your own daughter, that's a little too close, folks. I've heard people, getting with their cousins and things like that and whatever, and it's whatever. Different distant cousins and stuff. I'm like, well, that's whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and hate on them. But when you're doing something that could cause problems for that unborn child, and that child you're trying to bring into the world, I think there's something wrong, because it kind of upsets me in a way, because I know that if the two parents I had not have had sex, one, I wouldn't be here, but two, if they had known, maybe I wouldn't be here. Maybe they wouldn't have brought somebody into the world that has to rely on a wheelchair to live. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. But I was adopted myself, and I never cared to go find them, so I guess I'll never really know. But what I don't understand is how you can do this. How can you have sex with your own child? Please, leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think. I think it's absolutely disgusting. My opinion's not going to change, and I'm not going to sit there and really try and sway your opinion. But my opinion is this is absolutely disgusting. It's kind of disgraceful. And they knew it was illegal. It's illegal in almost every state. I think it might actually be illegal in every state now. By God, I hope it is. Anyhow, that's what I got for you for this story. And to the new subscribers, thank you for joining. I'm glad to have more subscribers. I've been trying to build subscribers here based on honesty the best I can, giving you my honest opinion on things. And sometimes the stories are going to be boring. I already had one person tell me that my last video was a bit boring over the stock market and everything. But a lot of my videos are political and economic in nature in a way, and then some of my videos are going to be more interesting to you depending on what things you like. That's how this channel is just is. If you don't like this video, check some of the others. If you didn't like the last video, some of my past videos may be more entertaining to you, and might be more up your alley. Just if you ever want a story covered, though, that you're not seeing covered by me, or you don't think the mainstream media is covering it properly, or if you just see something that just doesn't seem right, that maybe I could investigate and bring a story here to you on the Big Ranch Show, please hit me up in the social media links down below, as well as hit me up in the comments. I'm more than willing to go, research new topics and bring new stories to the channel. That said, check out my GIMP with a Camera channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that, because I am bringing a new vlog series to that YouTube channel in the near future. It's sitting down probably around 10, 11 subs, and I really would like to get a few more subscribers on that video, or on that YouTube channel, before I start dropping my new vlog series, which will be entitled the Old Town Vlogs. It'll be over the city of Nacogdoches, which I've lived in since 1999. And it's a really pretty city, a nice little city here in East Texas. You can call it a city. It's got about 30,000 people. It's a college town, but it's also known as the oldest town in Texas. Founded back in 1837, apparently. Known as the oldest town in Texas. It wasn't incorporated as a city until roughly 1929. And it's a rather nice little town. It's got a lot of historic significance. It has a big backstory. Maybe I'll bring you that backstory on that channel before some of the lore of the city as well. and how it and its sister city were, in at least in folklore, were born. I might bring you a video of that over there before I go out and film, because I've had some delays in filming with weather, and some other things have been slowing me down. But I had intended my first video to be an out to eat kind of video, showing you one of the places I find to be one of the best places to eat, for some down home, like food, burgers, steaks, chicken fried steak, things like that. But due to financial restraints at the current moment, I'm probably going to be pushing that off. The first video will probably be some vlogs downtown. I got some nice little antique shops that I like to go to sometimes. There's this little place called the Glass Castle in downtown Nacogdoches. It's a really pretty downtown area, and I'll try to bring you. I'm gonna try and bring as much historical stuff into it, but also try to make it fun. I don't want it to just be some boring, normal. Just, oh, this building was built in 1943. It looks like it was built in 1923. It's falling apart. So and so was the mayor. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to have a lot more fun, be a lot more exciting, and bring a lot more excitement than I bring here on this channel. Especially, that's why I also want to incorporate a lot of the eateries here in Nacogdoches, especially the local ones that have been a staple of Nacogdoches, at least, for the last 50, 60 years, some of them even. And some of the newer ones even. But I also wanted to bring you some of the historical stuff about the town. I didn't see anyone else out doing this, so I thought I would put it out there. So please, I'll leave the link in the description below. Please go subscribe to the Gimp with the Camera channel. Get ready for that oldest town vlogs that'll be coming at you soon. I'm hoping to have something up by February 15th, by the middle of the month, as long as the weather allows me to record between now and then. We're looking to only have one day of dry weather between now and the 15th, I believe it is. Yeah. And so we're looking at Thursday for recording. So I plan to bring you that. If for some reason I can't get that recorded because of the rain, I'll just bring you I will bring a video over, some of the folklore of Nacogdoches and things like that, and how it came about and how it came to be. And then I'll get out and start recording as soon as the weather gives me a chance to do so. But I should be out. I should definitely have a video up for you by February 15th. If not a full vlog due to rain, by the next week, by the next Thursday, I'll definitely have something up for you, because I'm sure it can't rain for a straight month, right? It's Texas, right? It can't rain for an entire month. Anyhow, you have a great day. I'll see you down the road. To the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So please hit me up with stories down below. Let me know what you would like me to cover. Would you like me to cover more YouTube drama? It's not really something that's up my alley that much, but I will if that's the kind of thing that the people that have subscribed to this channel would like to see more of. I will definitely try and do a little, try to, bring more stories off the YouTube platform over what's going on, especially with some of my favorite YouTubers. Some of my favorite YouTubers are, Kid Behind the Camera is one of them, but his father was the only reason that I started watching his vlogs in the first place, because I loved watching the AGP videos. You got McJuggernuggets, and those are two of my favorites. I got a lot of others that I like to watch, but most of them are drama free, but some of them aren't. Anyhow, that's what I got for you. You have a great day. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are, because it sure is cloudy as shit here. Anyhow, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road.